Heading to the special competition.
Kevin Hernandez is live in Roseville learning more and getting some tips. Oh, sorry.
Champion of all champions right here, Northern California, representing the state of California. Coby Estrada here. He's heading to Vegas in March. But before we come talk to Coby, we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to Jeremy. We're going to talk to Paul. So this is a national bag-off challenge, right? So Coby, one state. He's heading to nationals. What is that like for you? Tell us about it.
For us, it's literally about just kind of being here, supporting him, getting him all squared away, and kind of helping him practice.
So when he won state, it was at which Nugget location?
Here.
It was here. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. Like, how did he get his start in that? How do you get your employees involved in that?
Certainly. We do a heat kind of competition in every store so we can determine who is our best for each store, and then we have a main event. It's huge.
Yeah.
Not kidding, guys. It's a Cal Expo. It's huge.
Fantastic.
And it's exciting. It's fun. And Coby ended up being the main winner at our event.
That's awesome. Okay, so Paul, there is a criteria for bagging, and this is your criteria right here. Walk us through that.
So we basically have a timing element to make sure that they can get a certain amount of points based on their amount of time. We also have a weighing element where we weigh their bags. We want them to be more consistent as possible so the guests aren't walking out here with one 2-pound bag and a 30-pound bag.
Yeah.
And then we have a technique element where they got to make sure the glass isn't going to get broken, the eggs aren't going to get broken, you're not squishing the bread, so that everything gets home safely.
There is really a strategic way of bagging groceries. It's not just throwing stuff in a bag, right?
Definitely, yeah. They can't just be throwing their elbows in there and squishing all the stuff. Otherwise, their guests are going to get home with some bad stuff. So
absolutely.
We definitely have to make sure that we have a certain technique, a certain skill to it, making sure you put everything in there proper.
Absolutely. And speaking of someone who has mastered the technique, we've got Coby here. All right, Coby, this is the big guy right here. So you actually won state last year, too. Is that right?
Correct, yeah.
And you went to nationals. And what place did you get in nationals?
I got 6th place in nationals last year.
But you were the only one from California that was there, right?
Correct, yeah. So it's one per state.
And I was saying, you're the only one from California this year as well. Like you said, it's one per state. So again, this is your redemption tour, is that right?
Yeah.
So how did you discover that you knew how to bag groceries not only well, but fast?
Well, I wasn't really sure that I had the talent. I had COVID hit. My mom said, go get a job. So shout out, Mom. And then it was just something that was part of the day-to-day duties that I had as a courtesy clerk here, and then we had the competition. It's if you're a courtesy clerk, you have to do it. So then I found success in it, and I'm a very competitive person. I love to compete no matter what. So a competition where there's money and fun involved. So I had to do it, and I found that I had a little skill to it as well.
And this is also something too that I discovered. So it says Coby E right here. Look at his name tag, Top Gun. So I said, I asked him, I said, so what's your title here, Coby? He said Top Gun, and I laughed. But it's actually a position. So tell us about the Top Gun position.
Yeah, so for our training team, it's called Top Guns. So we have, different trainers for the front end, for the deli, all types of different spots. So for me, I train all of our courtesy clerks coming in, teach them how to bag, show them the ropes of their day-to-day activities for what they're going to do at the store. So I got this promotion about a month ago. So yeah, I love it so far.
Well, congratulations. I love it. All right, so coming up in the next hour, I'm actually going to compete against Coby. I'm actually I haven't done any prepping because I want to make this super raw and authentic, but I'm really scared. So coming up next hour, I'm going to be competing against Coby here, against Top Gun here next hour. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. And then we're also going to tell you how you can follow Coby's journey from now until nationals. So we'll send it on back to you. We'll see you next hour again. The bag off that's when it'll happen, and I'm a little scared.
And you need a
Hunger
nickname.
Games.
You need a nickname too for your competition.
I do need a nickname.
All right, you think about that.
If you're Top Gun, should I be Goose?
Sure.
Goose. Okay. There we go. Maverick and Goose right here.